How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the skins that are coming up for Easter. As you know, the next update is on the 1st, which is also the week before Easter, because Easter is that following Sunday. So it is not only going to be a update, a wipe for some servers, and a entire Easter thing on top of it. So that will be fun. We'll have Easter skins. The bunny hunt event will be coming back, and I think Face Punch might have a couple of their own items. I don't know if there'll be any Easter items returning, but I think there may be some newer Fabergé eggs, as there usually is, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, guys, these are the potential skins that could make it in on Thursday, so let's go ahead and jump into looking at them. So right here, we've got this chick head wrap. And yeah, it's just got little Easter stuff going around the bottom, and then the head is an egg with the chicken, goofy chicken, like hatching out of it. And the whole thing is just hilarious. And honestly, it's pretty on theme with the chicken hat that was released last year. Was it last year or whatever, previously by the Rust devs. Next, we've got another head wrap for you, and this one's a little bit different. It looks like it is a cracked Easter egg. So there's some of this painted shell still there, and the rest of it is a, well, very fried egg looking egg. I guess your head was so warm that it just instantly fried onto your scalp, okay? I mean, we're all a bunch of hotheads in Rust, right? And hey, there's probably plenty of salt too. Next, we've got a kind of goofy bandana on the different side. It's got this silly kind of bunny nose thing going on that just honestly looks really great with your character. And then it's got like these like bunny skull things kind of going on, and that's what makes it kind of different. So definitely a cool little more newish look to a Easter theme. Next up, we've got a hoodie and pants set for you, and this one is, well, if you ever want to look like a rooster, and it is aptly named the Cock Cosplay. So, yup, well, you gotta love those kind of jokes in Rust. It's definitely got this kind of like big bird feather kind of thing going on. I love how it looks like it's like overlaying the costume over here, and then down here you've got kind of like the little chicken feet going on, the chicken legs. Don't skip leg day, guys. And then back here you've got like the chicken's head and face. Next, we've got a bucket for you, and yeah, bucket helmets. That's not something you see a skin for very often. This is the basket case, and as you can see, it looks like a wicker basket with, you know, a little like cloth on the bottom there, kind of picnicky basket vibe going on. Definitely something I could see some Easter eggs being hidden in, or, you know, you can hide your big giant Easter egg in it. There you go. Lastly, for clothing, we've got a high qual set. This is the Bunny Brawl set, and yeah, it's got this purple bunny going on that seems to be crying chocolate, and yeah, it's just got this crazy look to it. You got some more melty chocolate down here with the egg kind of chest belly thing going on. Some more melty over some fur with a lot of eggs implanted into it there. Almost following the spine, which is kind of interesting. Up here, it looks like we've got all sorts of chocolate on the top of the head cap there, and yeah, some little kind of bunny ears along the side. So definitely a cool little creation for sure. Alright, next we're going to take a look at the deployables, and boy, there are a lot of them, so let's get started. We'll start out over here by this reactable target. We've got one that is a bunny butt. You've got to love that. It's definitely hilarious, and I can see a lot of people liking this one, for sure. And it's also an item we don't get too many of, so it'd be cool to see that. If you check out the back, there isn't anything too much done back here, unfortunately, but definitely a cute little target up front. Next, we've got a couple furnaces for you, starting with this one right here. This chicken looks like it's almost concerned about the fire that is brewing inside of its, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Neck, body? I'm not entirely sure. One way or another, it's hilarious. You gotta love the look on its face. And there's a lot of nice detail work to the feathers and the basket and so forth on that. Next, we've got another little furnace for you, and this one is a house made out of a carrot, something that looks like it would fit perfectly into any fairy tale. This is the spring carrot house, and yeah, it's got all these little flowers going on around the bricks on the bottom, then a nice little trimmed grass lawn with a fence around it, and then you've got this house carved out of a carrot. Definitely a very cool little creative vibe. Moving on here, we've got one more furnace for you. This one's got a very traditional Easter vibe. It's all painted up with Easter colors, and you've got the designs on it. There's sunflowers and patterns and all sorts of stuff. It's inside an Easter basket with a nice little blanket there and some blue ribbons, and there you go. Very Eastery. Next, we've got some boxes and stuff, but actually, before we head there, I almost brought the sleeping bags here in the middle. We've got 2 sleeping bags for you. This one right here is the Easter sleeping bag by Zim, and it is got these, well, it has these cute little bunnies on it with their little floppy ears and feet, and lots of little eggs and so forth. Definitely a cute little Easter-themed bag. Next over here, we've got more of that kind of chocolate vibe, so the whole thing kind of looks like a melting open chocolate bar kind of going on. Definitely a cool vibe on this one, and it is the Egg Thief sleeping bag. Moving on, we can now take a look at those boxes. The first one we've got right here is the Happy Easter box. This one is got a little coffee can guy just waving over to you saying Happy Easter, you know. I like that it's a bunny. The ears are flopped to the side. He's got a sword. He's ready to go. Then over here, we've got a cute little box. There's another bunny butt. And then we've got some bunnies up top. Some little flowers and eggs. Definitely very Eastery. Moving on, we've got more Easter for you with another Easter box. And this one is kind of like whack-a-mole, but it's whack-a-rabbit. Hey! So if you look at the top there, you can see rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. They're all poking their heads through, or maybe some of them are leaving and so forth. Can you whack them all? Well, I guess since they're not moving, maybe that might be kind of easy, but you get the idea. Use your imagination. Then on the side of the box, you've got all sorts of little Eastery designs to go alongside with it. Moving on, we've got this cool box over here, and it has kind of like a stained glass or tile vibe to it. And you've got this little bunny there in the center. You've got these eggs around the sides with some carrots floating around and some flowers. Definitely a very nice looking box, and very different design, which I think is quite nice. And lastly over here, we've got a little bunny jumping away into a box full of eggs, it looks like. Guess he's digging in there for just the perfect right one. And over on the sides, you've got kind of some Eastery colors with this chocolate drip around the edge. And there you have it. Easter bunny. Oh, that, you know, just in case you didn't know. Lastly, over here, before we get on to the other stuff, we've got a fridge for you. It says Happy Easter, and it has this very kind of like old school industrial vibe going on. Almost kind of Bioshocky, honestly, and there's some Easter eggs behind that like porthole. It says Easter carved into the metal there. Definitely a very elegant looking and quite cool fridge. Then we've got a Choco egg vending machine for you. The whole thing's made up to look like those baskets that you get, the Easter baskets you get here in America. I don't know if they look the same all throughout the country. I think they do, pretty much. It's kind of a generic thing. But one way or another, you gotta love the vibe there. It also has these little tunnels to like watch the eggs come down to you, which I thought was kind of cool. Reminiscent of kind of more those 90s-ish vending machines that also were kind of like a game for kids. So that's kind of cool right there. Checking out the back here, you can see there's some more wicker and some more Easter colors to match with it. Popping back over here, we've got 2 wooden doors for you. Starting with the one here on the left, we've got the Easter Bunny wooden door. Well, that is a pretty straightforward name. And then to the right, we've got the Easter Guardian door. So you've got this cute little bunny here. It says Happy Easter. There's all various little happy drawings and so forth. Popping through the back, you can see just more little happiness and flowers and so forth. And then this one over here, you've got kind of this very mean-looking rabbit. It looks like he's guarding the door here. He's got a piercing and a gold chain. And it kind of looks like he's wearing a wife beater. You know, it's a tank top kind of thing. And it's very interesting. He's got a very thug vibe going on. And over here on the back, we've got some chained up carrots and some very scared looking bunnies. I honestly don't know what's going around in with this store here. Some sketchy stuff for sure. Moving on, we've got a more psychedelic rainbow door for you with an Easter bunny kind of emoji vibe going on in the middle here. This is a rainbow rabbit door by Trix, and as you can see, it's just got this kind of cool little rainbow vibe with a little, I guess, dead bunny. And then on the right, we've got the Easter mood door. So yeah, over here you got kind of traditional stuff. There's a little chocolate bunny and an Easter egg and lots of kind of Eastery designs. And same thing over here, very kind of Easter vibe colors. You got some flags and then a bunny either hiding behind or popping out of an egg. I'm not entirely sure. And then also the handle here is made to kind of look like a carrot, which I thought was a cool little extra design right there. Then moving over to here, we've got another sheet metal door for you. This one has more of an artsy vibe to it, kind of like some sheet metal has been riveted and cut out and designed and then painted over. This is the Easter Garden door by La Crempe. And yes, it does have a glow, which we'll be sure to check out. And it just kind of has a nice little serene Easter kind of scenery there, which is quite nice. Next, we've got two more sheet doors for you, and one should look pretty familiar here on the left because it is actually kind of a repurposed door from a couple weeks ago. It is the Easter painting door now, and it's now features the character holding a little rust bunny, and then there's the butterflies all around. This door is definitely a pretty hilarious little parody for sure. Next, we've got something a little bit different. This rabbit is a little bit demented looking, and I wouldn't quite trust it. This is the Happy Easter door by Andy Boo, and I don't know about how happy you could be if that rabbit showed up at your door. Wouldn't trust him. But one way or another, definitely a cool little door. Next, we've got one double door for you. This one's got two very shocked looking rabbits hiding in front of it for you there. And it is the Easter Bunny metal door by Hudson. And it looks like they're guarding a entire kind of wall made out of white and dark chocolate. So that's quite interesting there. And they are both holding some Fabergé eggs. So definitely quite on theme. Next, we've got a garage door for you. This one is all chocolatey and has some frosting and sprinkles and a happy neon little bunny right there in the middle for you. This is the sweet garage door by Vitalik. Up top, you can see a little carrot on the roller, and then there's the neon bunny face. Definitely a cute little Easter door. Then we've got two more garage doors for you. These are the last two here. And it is the Easter Bunny garage door and Easter garage doors. When it comes to these themes, not exactly the most creative names. It's kind of hard. I mean, yeah, they come up with it. So definitely got a cute little vibe going on here with the Happy Easter. And this bunny looks so innocent, I almost don't trust it. Definitely a cute drawing. And then over here, we've got more of that chocolate vibe going on. You can see like the foil around the edges and the bar coming through. Honestly, this might not be the safest door because, you know, it might melt since it's made of chocolate. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I know that's just the skin. But one way or another, I got to crack my bad jokes to keep you guys entertained. That is it for the deployables. Let's go and check out the glow. First off, we got our furnaces here. None of them have anything too special going on. You can see this is pretty much just the, you know, typical glow from these two. And then we do have some nice little windows on the carrot house. Then none of the boxes or anything have any special glows. Of course, the vending machine does light up, so you've got the Choco egg right there. Everyone always asks to see the back. There is unfortunately no lights on the back of this vending. Then if we head all the way down here, we have the glow on these two doors. Now this one only glows, and this one does have a non-glowing version, so keep that in mind there. And then same for these two, they both have a glowing and a non-glowing. And with the glow of this, those bunnies look even more shocked that you found them, with that kind of light up on them as well. Definitely some cool creativity. Alright, so let's get to our last part of the video and check out the tools and weapons. Starting out right here, we've got this adorable little bunny hammer for you. This is the Chocolate Bunny Hammer by Ideal. It's got this cute little bunny face and all sorts of sprinkles up on there. I don't know, do we eat it? Do we pet it? I'm not entirely sure. Next, we've got a rock for you. And this one has a big old fried egg on top of it. And yeah, it's definitely pretty hilarious. And if you look, it also has kind of like this chocolate chicken kind of thing going on underneath it. I don't know. The whole thing is just crazy and funny. Next, we've got a pretty traditional looking egg. It looks like a hand-painted little egg rock with a cute little chicken face on it that seems quite happy whenever you pet it. Look at that. It's like, oh, I love you too. That's definitely not the insanity slipping in from playing too much Rust. Next, we've got a very traditional looking rock for Easter. It is a chocolate rock Easter egg with some golden foil still along with it there. And this one actually has a tool counterpart. You're like, wait, what's the counterpart to the rock? There isn't really one, but this one has a matching jackhammer to go with it. So there we go. It's got a carrot jackhammer. And this one has that very kind of like ornament vibe, kind of. You know, there's like Christmas, Easter decorations that have, they're made out of glass or whatever, or aluminum, and they kind of have that, you know, shininess to it. I feel like that was nailed perfectly with this right there. Then, last for this little group, we've got a bone knife skin. It's been a while since we've seen one, and this one is a very, very, very dangerous carrot that is just ready to destroy you. And I like how they even got in, like, a little tuft of the green still at the top there. Next, we've got a bow for you. This one is a hand-painted little Eastery bow. It's got a happy little sleepy bunny on there, or maybe it's just like a big smile. When you aim down the sights, you can see the pink rope, the light blue hand-painted wood, and a little bit of an Eastery design along the edges there. We'll go ahead and take a long look at it one more time. Definitely a cute little bow. Speaking of bows, we've got a crossbow for you, and this one just has the spring vibe going on with it. And, well, that would be, is aptly named the Spring Crossbow by Little Ranger. You can see there's all sorts of little vines and flowers and ladybugs, and then there's a nice kind of wicker basket and wood vibe going on with it to kind of match. Pull back that green string there, and there you have it. Next, we've got an Eyoka for ya, and this one is a chocolatey Eyoka. It is the Chocolate Holiday Eyoka by Lefty, and you can see the foils coming off and the chocolate's starting to melt on you, so you gotta hurry up and go get some kills with this thing. Next, we got a Python for you, and big guess, it is once again a chocolate gun. That's kind of the vibe this year, but I dig it. These definitely look really great, and this one has a lot of scuffs on it, so I don't know. It looks like it's been handled quite a bit. Might not be the best for eating, but, you know, maybe if you're a little hungry, you can kind of lick on it. I mean, you also don't want to eat your gun, right? You know? Again, jokes aside, let's go ahead and pop a reload there. Even the bullets look like they're made of chocolate. There you go. Oh, and we pulled out the wrong one. There we go. Next, we've got a SAR for you. This one is meant to be a joke. It basically, again, those cheap kind of like baskets you can pick up at the convenience store for Easter. That cheap plastic with all the like stickers on it, and it just looks ridiculous. Even the images on it don't even look 3D kind of. And this is something I'm pretty sure is American. But I don't know, maybe you all have seen it before in our movies or something, you know, in our movies, that sounds weird. But you know what I mean? Like, just like an American movie that took place in Easter, you might have seen these stupid plastic baskets. One or another, Stabby nailed the vibe of this, for sure, with this one. Go ahead and pop that reload, aim down the sights, you got some Easter colors, and just that cheap plastic vibe look going on. I feel like it's breaking in my hands already. Next, we've got another SAR for you. This one has a chocolatey vibe. The whole thing looks kind of like it's made out of chocolate and foil. And then you've got this kind of really kind of aggressive looking rabbit on the side holding on to that carrot. He's like daring you. He's like, look, I got weird extra sharp teeth. And then on top of it, crazy claws. I don't know about that, guys. Don't take that carrot away. One way or another, there's the reload. Aim down the sights, you've got some chocolate with a chocolatey bunny and a red tip to help you focus in. We got one last SAR for you here, and this one is, again, on the spring theme. This is Call Me Tommy's Spring Garden SAR. It's got all sorts of vines and little pinky flowers there, and kind of a nice turquoise color to the actual barrel of the gun, and, well, most of the body of it, too, with a very nice kind of wood stock main body there. Did I say stock? I meant grip. This gun is stockless. So, yes, there we go. Aiming down, you got a nice little flower in your face and a turquoise sight. Next, we've got a Tommy for you. This one is all sorts of chocolatey. It comes in two versions, a white chocolate and a well, regular chocolate, milk chocolate, there we go, that's the word I was looking for. So this is obviously the milk chocolate version. It's got a white chocolate drip on it, and if you check out the list in the description, you can see the white chocolate one, which has a regular milk chocolate drip. So there you go, they're kind of opposites of each other. This also has lots of A's on it. You know, M&M's, these are just A's. So there you go. Aiming down the sights, you've got some more of that chocolate design. We'll pop a reload there. And there you have it. Next, we got a couple AKs for you. Starting with this one right here, and it basically kind of looks like an Easter basket dripped with all sorts of chocolate over the top of it. This is the Easter Egg AR by Kenzie. And yeah, definitely it's got a very cool vibe. Chocolatey, sprinkly, Eastery. Aiming down the sights here, you've got some more little sprinkles, and then the sights look like they're kind of made out of white chocolate with some regular milk chocolate tips and a white milk chocolate tip. Tip. Guys, it's one of those days. It really is. Having to redo the video a couple times kind of sucks. Then we've got another AK for you. This one has more of a almost cotton candy kind of vibe on the bottom with like chocolate, and then there's like Eastery stuff going on with it, and then it has kind of like those Easter toy colors. It's just kind of all Eastery. I don't know what else to say. There's some waffle at the front there, the waffle cone with chocolate on it. Aiming down the sights, you've got this little bunny staring back at you with a gold foil sight with some pink and a red tip. Go ahead and pop that in, and there's some more waffle on the mag with some more of that foil. You got some like gold foil down there, and a chocolate waffle cone grip. It's starting to make me kind of hungry, guys. I don't know about you, but chocolate, all right. And here's our last AK. This one has more of a shiny vibe. It kind of has that aluminum foil, kind of chromish vibe going on. This is the Egg Hunter by Taylor, and it's got little eggs, and you've got little carrots, and there's a little bunny on that side. Aiming down the sights here, you've got kind of like a periwinkle chrome kind of like vibe going on with a kind of magenta tip. Lots of nice Easter colors that go well with the kind of the chrome vibe of this one. And there you go. There's that. Then we've got a Bolty for you that is completely made out of chocolate. That is Happy Easter there on the side. This is the chocolate Bolt. And luckily you've got a little bit of like fancy red wrapping there to hold on. You know, some of those fancy chocolates are actually like tied off with the cloth fabric. There you go. That's what's wrapped up there in the front of it. Aiming down the sights, you can see some of the cloth, and you've got this little bunny staring back at you. Definitely a cool idea for a chocolate bar. And look, even those bullets pop in as chocolate. Lastly, we've got an LR for you. This one is a crazy one whenever it loads. There it is. Man, look at that. Is that scary or what? This is the Egg Hunt LR by Slime. And this demented rabbit is going to get its eggs no matter what. Look at that. That's some nightmare fuel. And that's why I love it. It's just the artwork is just great. Aiming down the sights here, you've got another twisted kind of bunny little icon, and then you've got these big red circle and a red sight to help you focus in through the kind of like aquamarine colors there. Definitely a really nice looking LR. Let's pop that reload. Oh, you put like the scream back into the rabbit. Very creepy. And last but not least, we've got a rocket launcher for you. And of course, since it's Easter, it has to be a giant carrot, right? I mean, it just has to be. And of course, it's aptly named the Carrot Launcher by Teddy. So here you go. I mean, it's a giant freaking carrot. You gotta love it. Let's go ahead and pop that reload. Boom. Open up. There it goes right in. And, I don't know what we're gonna shoot. Same trees, as always. We're in the same spot this time. Oh, hey, we took one out this time. Woo! Alright guys, one way or another, that's gonna do it. So many awesome Easter things, and hopefully we'll get more than 8 skins, but I don't know. So hey, at least 8 of these have a chance of making it in on Thursday. Tune back in then to see which ones. Sound off down in the comment section below to let me know which ones are your favorites and why, and we will see you on Thursday for the big wipe, update, Easter, and even more. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.